And good evening. Welcome.
Good morning. Oh, good afternoon. They could be watching it.
Oh, well, whatever it is to you, yeah. It's evening to us.
I always used to say that on the start of a vlog. I'd go, good morning, everyone. And they'd be like, but they could be watching it in the night.
So never thought of that. It's evening to us anyway, but whatever time you watch it, hope it's good.
Hope you've had a lovely day.
This is Tony, and I'm Louise, and we are the Chatty Two.
And it is lovely to spend a little bit of time with you today and bring you all up to speed on where we've been, what we've been doing, where we've been tonight.
So we've just come back literally from Slim and Wales.
Yeah.
But let's rewind, because this was our third.
Yeah, that's our third time.
Third week. This is our third week.
Yeah.
So yeah, all knew the first week obviously. Second week, when we went back. Embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. You've got to let people know you've never done Slim and Wales before.
Never done it before, but anyway, I didn't even really, I don't know, I didn't look into anything. I just didn't do anything. I just thought, I'll do what I'm doing. I'll do me. I'll just follow. Yeah. Anyway, so we went back the second week, and when we went back, obviously you do your little way. And I was like, oh, I'm chuffed with myself. And then she goes, £5 gain. I went,
Scales aren't right. They need calibrating.
I said, £5? I said to you, total,
yeah.
I said, that is disgusting, like that. But
because we're a bit hormonal though, because I think we retain a lot of fluids when we're hormonal, don't we?
So I was quite shocked. Tony asked, did I want to leave? I think it was like...
I said, do you want to stay to group or do you want to go? Because I think my biggest fear, and I thought the way that our Slim and Wales consultant dealt with that was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Because he didn't address it. He just said, how was your week?
Yeah, you haven't had a good
week. Yeah, but he never mentioned
No, he didn't say how much.
But, yeah, I loved how John didn't...
Yeah, he muffled, it was just like, oh, you haven't had a good week, which was nice to do. But then he still asked, don't he, what do you think you've done? And I was just, I just said you live and learn, really, first time. And we'd had Chippy in work. I just told the truth. I said we'd had Chippy in work. Well, not me. The people in work had Chippy.
You did just originally sniff the chip.
I said, and that's what I said. I said, let me just have a sniff of them. But 5 minutes later, that sniff turned into...
a full-blown triple T.
2 white pieces of bread, lots of butter.
Yeah, chips.
Absolutely. It was lovely, lovely. I really felt every bit, Was that even a little lick on my lips? When I've just...
A bit of salt there last week.
It was just so lovely. So, that's where I went wrong, but I wouldn't have said... I didn't think it'd be a £5 wrong. A £5 gain.
You wore different clothes there as well, so, you've got to take that into consideration. When I done Slim and Wales 2 years ago, I wore the same clothes every time. Every time.
It's a good thing. Yeah.
Leggings and one of my little thin running tops.
Yeah.
But it was warmer. It was April to October when I done Slim and Wales. So
that's a good idea, though, to wear the same thing, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, my son, and he knows about, fitness and that, he did say you probably as well might have drank enough that day.
Yeah.
Which is probably true as well. He said because you can be stored and holding water, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, I did take that note of what you said about light things. I went, make sure to try and wear something light.
Yeah, you've got to. We don't want to increase the scales.
I thought they'd just knock that off though anyway, or sort of wrong that, isn't it?
It is, but that's why everybody strips off and empties the pockets and everything when they're getting on the scale.
Yeah.
Shoes off, keys out your pockets.
So yeah.
But you've had a good week this week.
Well, it was not really good. You're exaggerating.
Really
no, cheers. I'd had I didn't think it was really good. I wanted to be one above that. I wanted to be £6 off. I already said, didn't I? If these say to me I've put it on, I'm going to say you're all liars and I'm leaving.
You're all liars.
Honestly, that's how I felt today. But yeah, I lost £1.50. So
which is amazing. £1.50.
I don't think it's that amazing if you can put 5 on the week before.
That's going to Sainsbury's and put 3 blocks of butter in the basket. That's 3 blocks of butter.
So how many blocks is it that I put on in the 1 week?
Let's not talk about
Well,
that.
yeah,
That was
let's
the
talk
time
about
before.
it. Let's be truthful.
No, we never look back. We always keep moving forwards.
I suppose. So, and yours was...
I maintained this week.
Yeah,
so
you maintained, but you'd lost it the first week.
Yeah, I did. I had a loss the first week, but I maintained this week. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, I was expecting it. I've had chicken fried rice with chips and curry.
That sounds lovely even now. This is why, though, I felt a bit like, because I was so good. Well, I felt to me, I was so good.
£1.50. Like, you haven't got much to lose, Lou, and that's what you need to keep reminding yourself. It's not like you're going to get these big losses because you haven't got a lot to lose.
I've got to lose that emoji on my stomach, what I just showed you. It's like a little
We all
emoji
have
face
them when
on
we
my
sit
stomach.
down. Show me someone who doesn't have an emoji on their belly when they sit down. I've got one when I'm not even sitting down.
It's quite cute, actually.
There you go. There you go. You can put little eyelashes on it and make it look even cuter. You can put a bit of lip
And then wear a belly top.
At least you're seeing the positive, you know.
Yeah.
We're not in our 20s no more where you're like, you know, you...
As long as you feel comfortable yourself, isn't it? That's all that matters. So
that's it. As long as you're comfy.
Yeah. And I think if you know, if you do have them days, like I said, with the chip butter, you said yourself with the chippy, I think just get over it, isn't it? You've had it,
You've got to.
I think it's harder because of the time of year. I know we said this before, but it is, let's have it right, it's harder. Like, for instance, what I mean by that is, you know, I've done I've been really good. I've done the soup like yourself. I've done that soup. I've had that for a few, you know, I've got that for a few days. I'm having the fruits as me. Afters, and you know, like if I'm still a bit hungry, I'll have the fruits and things like that. But there's still, sometimes you still want that, you know, your body still wants that something, doesn't it?
Don't know what
and
it
like,
is.
so I've done a BLT salad, and I was like just looking at the bacon, thinking, you look absolutely gorgeous. Do you know what I mean? But you'd look even better on a butty.
We look even better on a butty with a bit of butter.
But
especially
anyway,
with bacon, crispy bacon.
Yeah, and then. You know, so I thought, well, you know, I'm still having it, I was happy with that. And I chopped it up, put in my salad. But then when I see the restaurants and I see the people getting like bacon on toast, bacon on toast, bacon on bread, and there's my little broken up bacon and floating around with the green stuff.
So how's your week been, apart from Slimming World?
It's been okay. I've increased my stairs.
Have you?
To 50. Top.
So it was 100 times, up and down?
100, no 50.
So you're going up one, down one is two?
No. Up and down is one, isn't it? That's what our Josh told me.
That's 100.
That's
not 50.
That's what I'm doing.
That's up and down the stairs 100 times.
No, I know. But our Josh said to me, that's how I'd have seen it, because that's what he heard me doing, didn't he, the first time.
Are you doing it all at once?
Yeah. I can't...
You're like Wonder Woman.
No, I'm not, I'll tell you. I can't see... By the time I get to 40...
You must have an arse like a peach if you're doing that up and down the stairs.
What do you mean, an arse like a peach?
Up and down the stairs 100 times a day, Louise.
Yeah.
Your arse must be like that, pow!
I haven't really got a bum, to be fair. No, but you know what? By 40, I can't see. I can't. The sweat is dripping off my eyes, onto my eyelids. Then my mascara goes in them, and I'm coming down. I can't see.
God.
And then people try and talk to me. People who try and talk to you, don't they? The dogs know what I'm doing now, so they just move out the way. But
are you running up and down your own stairs?
Yeah.
So who's trying to talk to you?
Anyone? Richard, the lads, anyone. They'll ask me things and I go...
Can we have a
Then I get a dry throat and I go...
Oh, that sounds like pig.
Just having a flush. I have a lot of them as well while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But, I can't breathe, I have to sit. And then I get told, I like the one, you need to sit down, you know, like when it's done, you just need to, because I'm a bit shaky.
Jelly legs.
I get jelly legs like when I'm on the 30th.
I did that and I've only got up twice.
Yeah. And they go, look, when they've seen me sit down, this is the advice I get in my house. Don't sit down. No, don't sit down. Hands behind the head. Hands behind the head. Stand up. Don't sit down. You're not meant to sit down like after doing just intense.
Do you cool down before you sit down?
I just thought, cooling down to me is just like sitting like that. I need to cool down.
You've got to cool down. You've got to cool.
So that's what they're saying. So hands behind the head, and let the blood, and that. Oh, I just need to I might even actually just sometimes I've just gone and lay on the bed. If I'm being very truthful.
I'm just making noises like I'm running up and down the stairs.
But and you know what?
He's like a little Sergeant Major, isn't he? Come on, now, sit down, hands behind your head.
And you know what I thought? That was Richard actually, hands behind the head. My son's been away. My son's been away for a few days, so he hasn't been there, so I thought I might have slipped a little bit. But I thought, you've got to say to yourself, and yet how I'm doing it is going, well, I'm only kidding myself.
Yeah,
it's like when you go, shall I go and have that? I'm kidding. What's the point? If I'm going to do it, do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I couldn't agree more with that, because you've got to be your own champion with
exactly.
things like that, haven't you?
And then once that's stuck in my head, and then my son is saying to me, you need to increase it. Yeah. You need to increase it.
Yeah.
Don't stay at the same level. You need to increase it. So that's why. But I think I'll stick.
When you feel like it's becoming easy, you've got to increase the resistance.
I didn't think 35 was easy. I didn't think 40 was easy. But 50, I think I'll stick with 50 for a bit though, for now, because not long started it. So my knees, you can feel it on your knees though, I think. Well, not everyone, but...
I'm decorating and I can feel it in my knees and my arms, so I couldn't do that though. Up and down the stairs, I couldn't do it. I can do squats.
Yeah. Well, I'm meant to be doing that. I did start off doing that after it, but then since I've done the increase and I'm not tired, there's no chance that you're getting a squat out of me. Do you know what I mean? No.
I would love to learn a new skill.
What about I was thinking about what about a language? But
I know a little bit of French.
No, but
I know a little bit of Spanish.
It would be brilliant. I'd love to. But the thing is,
I'm fluent in Italian.
Oh yeah. Stop it.
Listen,
she's never said this before.
Adol mio. That's fluent in Italian, isn't it?
Are you? I was going to say, I have never knew this about ever.
Fluent in bullshit. I'm fluent in Irish.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my dad was Irish.
Irish, their own little stuff.
Irish is English. I'm just pulling your leg.
No, they've got their own. Gaelic. Gaelic.
Yeah, I can't speak Gaelic. My dad could speak Gaelic, but I can't speak Gaelic.
Can't you?
And my mum was Welsh.
Hey, well, you just reminded me. I got my DNA back. You know the...
Oh, did you do it?
Yeah.
Ooh, spill the beans, Louise.
Welsh, Scottish, Irish.
Yeah.
70... I think it was 76 or something like around 70s.
Yeah.
So that was Irish, Scottish, Welsh.
Yeah.
Then 21 something, I think it was 21 something, it's on my phone, 21 something was Scandinavian. At one point, I think it was 8 Baltic.
No, I haven't got
That's
Baltic.
Lithuania.
And is that maternal or paternal side?
More, well, it's more my dad.
Did you do the one where it shows you maternal and paternal? Because mine shows me maternal and paternal. No. And so a majority of my DNA comes from my dad's side because...
Well, my dad's has done his anyway, hasn't he? So I was saying, because the Scandinavian's more from my dad's side.
Right.
So because I was asking my mum, I said, well, where's that from?
Is there a lot of blondes in your family then? Because me, Denny...
No.
Me and Denny were white-haired, or he was white-haired when he was a baby.
I was blonde born.
Yeah.
But only, because I've got 3 brothers, haven't I? But only me and one brother have got blue eyes.
See, I've got a green eye and a brown eye. The green, obviously, is part of the Norwegian in me.
So,
how mad is that? Oh my God.
Yeah, so I find that really interesting to you, the way you can pick it all up from.
Did yours show you your cousins and all your relatives?
Yeah, the matches, when it comes up your matches,
I found that
it is.
Mine.
And obviously you know your closest ones, you're like, oh yeah, this was it.
Well, on mine, it tells me my maternal side and my paternal side. It shows me all my relatives on my mum's side. And all of my relatives on my dad's side. And then it shows me exactly where my DNA came from. even down to like the percentage of where it's from.
Yeah.
So there's like, let's just say 11% Norwegian. It comes from my dad. My mum doesn't have any Norwegian in her.
Oh, okay.
So from my mum's side, I get the French and the Welsh, and all the rest of my DNA comes from my dad. It's honestly...
It is. I think
I feel so connected to my mum and dad when I see it though as well.
Yeah.
And start like building a family tree and...
It is. They're really good. I
Yeah.
like them. I think you'd appreciate them a bit more the older you get, don't you?
Oh God, I couldn't agree more, because it's not even something I would have been interested in when I was younger, but now I love to see exactly where I've came from.
That was last Saturday I got that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. But also, I just think like it'd be lovely to have another language. I think Britain, or England should I say, is one of the like lazier in the sense of most other places I feel speak 2 languages at least.
Yeah.
You know, we use a lot more,
Yeah.
I think, because a lot more people go, you know, don't they really?
Do you know what though? That's actually a good call, that, because I'm sure you can download apps now and learn another
Look, you
language.
can. But this is what I was thinking. I'd love to be able, and why do you want to love to be able to do things when things are a little bit more, like, the way my brain is, when I keep saying brain fog,
Yeah.
I can just about remember what I'm saying in English. Never
Yeah.
mind. So I'm thinking, that'd be really a struggle.
What language
do you know what
would
I mean?
you like to learn then? Would it be Spanish or would it be French or...
Well, I don't know, because when I done German in school.
Right.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice. You got given, so mine was German. So I think I would have picked Spanish over German.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do remember. I remember my numbers in German. Until I do this, I don't know what this is. I go, right, so if you know Spanish and French,
Yeah?
I don't know, I'm mixing into them. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Go on then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Netis, that's French.
Was that all French?
That's all French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
why is it
7,
in-
8, netis is
Where
French.
does I learn that?
What did you think that was, German?
No, I thought it was no. It wasn't German. I thought I was doing a bit of both. German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Isn't it funny how we put a song to it? Man.
Elf, 12, 13, 14.
If you could choose a language, would you choose Spanish?
Yeah, I think so. Only because it's the most used I'd say. Well, where we use it, I think, a bit more. Do you?
I don't know, I think I'd love to do the Norwegian language. I'd rather learn that over
Would you?
Spanish, yeah. But isn't it funny, because do you like to holiday in Spain?
It's a holiday anyway.
Anyway, that's probably why I would want to learn that language, or a little bit of, to be able to, you know...
Maybe we should look into it.
I know, learning a new language.
I've been thinking about that for a while, but then I thought, let's pack it in, Louise, because you can't even sometimes get your own English out.
Oh,
And do you know what though? The English language is meant to be one of the hardest to
Yeah.
learn. So
English
good
and
on
Chinese,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah, so good on like people who do
Learn it.
learn it.
I think when you're younger, it's so much easier to learn a language when you're younger, because you can absorb it more.
I've said this for so long. I think not when you go to seniors at all. I think
Juniors.
I'd even say infants.
Yeah.
I'd say as little as infants, because your brain is like a sponge. So when a child, you know yourself, and they go, why, where, what, they want to know everything. A child's brain is so much like
Yeah.
really, you know, and I just think while it's like that, it's easier to, you know, absorb the information for them. They'll just take it on like nothing, you know. They will. That's why most people, other countries do that.
Yeah.
They do it from so young. Then by the time they get to seniors, they'll be fluent anyway.
Yeah.
Because they'll have gone through, you know, obviously infants, juniors, and
seniors.
then they should be fine and test them. You can have conversations. It should be, when you're going to seniors, I feel you should be able to where you're just having the conversations. You can't speak anything. The lesson to me should be then, you're not allowed to speak anything but that language you're learning.
Yeah.
Do you get
Well, they do that a lot in France, don't
Oh, do they?
If English kids go to school in France, they have to speak the language in class, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have to be able to speak the language, learn the language and speak it, because in class they will only speak in French.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, yeah,
It's going to make
yeah.
them really pick it
Yeah.
up quicker, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Oh, well, watch this space. It could be our new thing.
Could be our new little thing, learning a new language. Oh, gosh.
Right, so if any of you, anybody, anybody watching, if you can speak any languages or, you know,
Yeah, let us
or
know.
what you find easy, or whether you think we could do it, or
If
it'd be quite
you've
hard at
learned
this
a
age.
language on an app or online,
Or the
with
best
us-
way, like
yeah.
an easy way, like what do you think? Because I don't think by the time you get to seniors, well, this might just be me, I just didn't take it in enough, you know, I didn't.
Yeah. If only we knew then what we know now.
Exactly.
It's one of them moments,
yeah,
isn't
you,
it?
you live and learn, don't you?
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely do.
so yeah, sign this one off now, aren't we?
Sign it off. So we are, because it's getting late.
Well,
What time is it?
it's probably about 9 o'clock at night,
Is it?
probably. But we're just letting you know about our little Slimming World ups and downs.
Your little DNA update. Learning a new language and all that.
Yeah.
It's got to be fun times. Just
Could
think
be.
if we was to do it this time next year, we could be sat here speaking in Spanish.
Or even better, we could be booking that flight in that language over there.
Running before you can walk, Louise. Who knows? Who knows?
So if you've liked what you've heard and you want to subscribe, press the... Is it no?
Subscribe.
What?
The subscribe. I never usually say that. No, let's start again. So if you've liked what you've seen, please consider subscribing.
So if you've liked what you've seen, please consider subscribing.
So you don't miss any of our future videos, because you just never know when we might just throw one out there. Be it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Yeah.
Sunday.
We're just trying, like we said last time, just at least if it's even 2 a week.
Yeah,
That's all we're trying to do at the moment. But thank you all for watching.
And we will see you all in our next video.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.